Welcome back to Cooper's Creations. So today what we are going to make is a dish that is made in Honduras, where my parents are from, and it's also made in Guatemala, where I was born. For those of you who did not know that, that's a little tidbit of history on Jeff Cooper. But anyways, we're going to make con yuca, which is a dish that is made either with chicharron, which is the pork skins that are deep fried, or it could be made with ground beef. And so today we're making it with ground beef. It's a little bit of a variation, but what it has is it has a mixture of cabbage, red onion, and it has vinegar, salt and pepper, and that's what they call the curtido. That's actually the dressing. It's like a salad dressing that goes on the vegetable that is called yucca, which in English translates to cassava, and we'll see how that is made later. But right now I'm making the curtido, so I'm going to chop up a red onion. I already cut up a small cabbage, as you can see here, and we'll go ahead and get this going, and then whenever we come back I will show you the mixture with the vinegar already, and we'll go from there. Alright, so what I've done, like I said it a little bit earlier, is I cut up that red onion. As you can tell now is the red onion mixture with the cabbage. And what you want to do is you want to cover the bowl with vinegar. So it's going to be, sitting in vinegar, preferably for about 6 hours, so that this can get, you can put it in a refrigerator obviously, and just cover it, because if not, your refrigerator will not smell too good with all the vinegar. But so you do that, you just kind of cover it in salt, because that's a lot of cabbage and a lot of onion, and probably about 2 tablespoons, and then maybe a teaspoon of pepper, or you can put as much as you want. It's actually to your taste. And then what you do is you just kind of let all that sit in the vinegar, salt, and pepper mixture, and that is the salad part, curtido, of the con yuca. And we'll be back later to do the ground beef and the cassava. This is the con yuca video, so it is the one with the yucca, the cassava, which is the American word for it. But if you look at this pot, we have yucca, which is the cassava root, already in it, and we're going to add some more to it. This root, as you can see right here, is actually frozen. You can buy it in the Spanish, Mexican store, Latin store, in the frozen section. It's called yucca, and it's already peeled. It's already ready to get boiled. So what we're going to do next is add a little bit of milk to this pot, because what happens, and it's probably like 3 or 4 tablespoons of milk, because what happens is this root, when it gets boiled, it actually starts to turn black in certain parts of the root, because of the enzymes and such that it releases. But the milk piece actually neutralizes that and makes it not turn black.
Yes, science!
So that's a trick, that's a tip, that's something that the islanders know, folks from Guatemala, where I was born, know. So we're going to go ahead and get this boiling, and then we're going to come back and actually cook the ground beef. That's a part of the dish, and we will get started with this first and then come back for the ground beef later. Okay? So, the con yuca. This is the final step in making sure that all the ingredients are done and prepared. What I did was got ground beef, and I actually just put some seasoned salt in it, and went ahead and browned it, as you can see. And so now the con yuca piece comes with getting the the cassava, the yucca, out of the pot that we boiled earlier and putting it on a plate like so. You can cut it up like that. And then getting some ground beef, putting it on the cassava, the yucca, like that. And then getting the curtido that I made ahead of time. Like I said, it has to be at least 6 hours, if not more, steeped in vinegar, and then placed on the yucca and meat plate. And there you have it. So that's the con yucca. So, con yucca for you guys. Cooper's Creations.